When someone is attempting to do you a favor by playing with dark energies, lighting candles around your image, and chanting your name into the void, they are truly doing you a favor. That breach of your trust did not make you weaker. Rather, it broke you open to a great extent. The ominous little altar work that they have created stirs up something more old within you. Because of this, you are now able to see past the veil, pick up energies that most people are unable to perceive, and sense duplicity before words are even spoken. Even though they are crouched over your photos, they are under the impression that they have authority, in command. They are not even able to realize the capabilities that you are increasing into. Your latent abilities have been reawakened as a result of their attempt to cause you spiritual harm. Now, your intuition is as sharp as a razor, and your perception of things that exist beyond the physical sphere is enhanced. They were under the impression that they were cursing you, but in reality, they were facilitating your entire spiritual potential through baptism. You have been chosen by the cosmos to achieve greatness. You are one of the billions that have been discovered by the cosmic flashlight as it hunts through the darkness. Your name is being whispered in the ethereal regions, so there is no room for misunderstanding. Characteristics of your energy has recognition from forces that are beyond the comprehension of humans. A number of ancient writings have a prophecy regarding your appearance. Spiritual elders from a variety of planes have been anticipating your energy signature for quite some time. This particular instant in the annals of cosmic history has been set aside for the manifestation of the one-of-a-kind frequency that you carry, the particular vibrational pattern that is uniquely yours. Despite the fact that you are surrounded by regular people, there is nothing typical about your presence in this place. You are causing waves to be sent through the quantum field with every step that you take. Every single idea that you have is recorded in the Akashic records with a detail that has never been seen before. The cosmic rhythms that have been adjusted precisely for your mission are synchronized with each and every breath that you choose to take. It is not worldly light that will enlighten your way. Rather, it is pure consciousness from the greatest realms that will be the source of the spotlight that will illuminate your route. Those individuals who are still confined to lower frequencies will cover their eyes in order to protect themselves from the intensity of your genuine power when it shines upon them like this. First things first, however, you need to have an understanding of the evil forces that have been working against your development. There is a presence, a shadowy and sneaky presence, that has identified your strength before you have even thought about it. They were able to recognize the holy light that was already present within you when it was just a spark, and ever since then, they have been working to extinguish it. The energy of this entity reeks of greed, manipulation, and spiritual corruption. Furthermore, it functions from the lowest vibrations of existence. In shadow realms, they have been conspiring, and they have been performing rituals using your essence preserved in images, personal things, or even strands of your hair. By using your information, they have constructed an altar of evil intent. Picture in the middle of it. At the same time as they are attempting to bind your energy, drain your life force, and halt your inevitable rise, candles of malevolence are burning around your photograph. At the same time as they are driving ethereal daggers into your energy field, they smile at your face. The words they speak are pleasant, but the clouds of their ideas that they generate around your aura are toxic. The cosmic edict that has been issued in your name cannot be overridden by their evil sorcery, despite the fact that they are terrified of what you are currently becoming. In the same way as trying to halt a tsunami with a paper fan is ineffective, their attempts to alter your fate are also ineffective. Ridiculous in the eyes of the celestial powers that are guarding you. The images that they have collected, the ones that they have placed on their altar of darkness, are, in fact, comprised of minute particles of your rising light. Each ritual that they do mistakenly triggers these particles, so producing a boomerang effect that sends their ill intentions back to them, amplified by 10 times. Their curses will turn into blessings for you, and their hexes will turn into healings for you. Pay close attention. It is interesting to observe how their physical look deteriorates, while yours has become more bright. Take note of how, despite their best efforts, their circumstances continue to deteriorate, while yours suddenly improve without them. This is not a coincidence. Rather, it is the enforcement of a cosmic law. Those who are working against you are only attempting to exercise power, while you are the one who is actually exercising it. They are utilizing energy that has been borrowed, whereas you are connected to the source that is forever. On the other hand, you are receiving downloads directly from the cosmic library, while others are reading from grimoires that were created by humans. Your soul is experiencing a reawakening of the celestial DNA, which is the dormant patterns that were programmed into your spirit prior to your birth. You didn't stumble here by accident. You were led. If something in your spirit is stirring, don't ignore it. Tap Join to access exclusive content, prophetic insights, and a community of purpose-driven souls. This isn't just a membership. It's your moment of alignment. Step into who you were born to be. Welcome to the Chosen, are suddenly activating at a rate that has never been seen before. This moment is being watched with a great deal of eagerness by the divine builders who were responsible for designing the blueprint of your soul. In a time when there is tremendous spiritual darkness, you are a messenger, a way shower, and a beacon of light. This is because your soul carries frequencies that have the ability to heal, transform, and elevate awareness itself. You are completely protected by the supernatural protection that surrounds you. Imagine right now that you are surrounded by a shield of golden white light that wraps around your physical form and reaches 7 feet in all directions. You have not worked for this protection. Rather, it has been bestowed upon you by, it was the moment that the universe had been waiting for, and it came about when they betrayed you, when they breached your confidence, and when they showed their true character. After the effects of the spiritual coma had worn off, you started to see through the web of deception that surrounded this experience on Earth. You were able to regain aspects of your soul that had been held captive by cutting them off and removing the energy connections that they had tied to your spirit. It was as if you were raising the drawbridge to your spiritual castle with each limit that you created, so blocking additional events, assault on the precious sanctuary you hold dear. It was at that precise time when you declared, "No more," that the heavenly realms erupted in happy joy. There was a nod of approval from the cosmic builders. The holy design was once again on the right path. Your spiritual spine returned to its natural position. Your energetic sovereignty was recovered, and your dormant energies started to awaken from their slumber. The cosmic gears that control divine timing have been activated specifically for your voyage, and the wheels of fate are turning at a speed that has never been seen before in your reality. Something that appears to be a random jumble is, in fact, flawless orchestration. It is impossible for what is planned for you to miss you. For the purpose of ensuring that you receive what has been predetermined for your experience, the cosmos will move mountains divide oceans, and reshuffle entire timelines. In every instance, the cosmic postman delivers the package to the correct address. The prizes that you have earned are beginning to materialize in the physical sphere as a result of the challenges that you have faced and the transformation that you have gone through. The spiritual investment that you made through your suffering is going to pay profits so valuable that they are beyond your ability to comprehend. Your withdrawal request has been granted by the Galactic Bank, pertaining to riches, acknowledgement, and the divine purpose. Astrological conditions that are ideal for your emergence have been created by the stars themselves, which have rearranged themselves. There are cosmic portals being formed by planetary alignments that have not been seen in centuries, and your particular energy signature is able to pass through them. Now is your time. This is the cosmic appointment you have been waiting for. Those individuals who had the intention of consuming your light and who had attached themselves to your aura in the manner of spiritual parasites have now lost their host. You have reached a point when energy vampires are unable to tolerate you since your frequency has surpassed their capacity. If you've been touched by God's goodness, don't keep it to yourself. Click Super Thank You and sow a gift of $50 or more to help spread His light. Your giving becomes a ripple of grace, blessing hearts and building His kingdom. Let His overflow pour through you to fasten off. This separation was not just essential, it was dictated by a higher power altogether. Access to all of your energy resources is necessary for the spiritual assignment you have been given. Both your divine mission and these parasitic attachments cannot be fueled at the same time under any circumstances. The cosmic accountants have done the math, and they have determined that these attachments were causing a significant energy deficit in your spiritual bank account. Each and every difficulty you encountered, each and every night that you shed tears, and each and every moment that you questioned your sanity were not punishments. Rather, they were initiations, sacred tests that were created to your spiritual muscles will be strengthened, and you will be better prepared to shoulder the cosmic weight that is destined to be yours. The purification and restructuring of your energy field is currently taking place in order to make room for the higher frequencies that you will need to channel. Although you may be suffering discomfort as a result of the spiritual detox that you are going through, it is vitally important for what is to follow. It is imperative that you maintain vigilance with regard to your personal space and valuables, as the evil forces that are working against you are becoming increasingly desperate as they perceive your growing strength. Attempts may be made by them to place tracking. The presence of electronics, cursed objects, or energy disruptors in your vehicle or personal possessions was a concern. Perform a comprehensive inspection of your vehicle, examining it with both your physical sight and your spiritual perception. When you run your hands over different surfaces, pay attention to any tingling or temperature changes that you experience. This improved sensitivity serves as a built-in detecting system for energies that are not native to your body. Not only has the pain that led to your spiritual awakening made you stronger, but it has also made you stronger. In the same way that a bone that breaks might mend stronger than it was before, your spirit has strengthened itself very specifically where the wound was sustained. The spiritual scar tissue that you have serves as cosmic armor that will defend you from attacks of a similar nature in the future. In order to ensure the safety of your energy field, your spiritual guardians are working extra hard. By sustaining a high frequency through gratitude, meditation, and aware breathing, you can provide them access. The task that they do is sped up by your participation, while it is slowed down by your opposition. Use your discretion. There has been a significant shift in the equilibrium that exists between your earthly existence and your spiritual reality. There is a call for you to let go of attachments that this will tether you to lower dimensions. You may be surrounded by possessions that convey energetic signatures that are incompatible with one another. Due to the fact that your frequency is increasing, it is possible that you will need to let go of homes, vehicles, clothing, or other items that have memories of your previous existence. There is no loss here. Rather, this is a strategic unburdening. When it is carrying an excessive amount of weight, the cosmic elevator is unable to ascend. There will be a tenfold replacement of the resources that you release with resources that correspond to your new frequency. The discomfort you are experiencing, the fact that your energy body is expanding beyond its prior bounds, that strange feelings, variations in temperature, and electric currents coursing through your limbs are all indications that your energy system is undergoing an upgrade to accept more light, more power, and a greater divine connection. The rate at which this transition is taking place is significantly faster than the typical characteristics of evolution. What would normally take millions of years or even lifetimes is being condensed into a few months or years. Your soul has been placed on the expedited timeline by the cosmic builders because of the critical importance of the mission that you seek to accomplish. Despite the fact that the world around you may appear to as you make your way through the commotion, you are being led into territory that are becoming increasingly peaceful and lively. As you develop, the contrast between the turmoil that you experience on the outside and the sanctuary that you experience on the inside will become more acute. In spite of the persistent efforts that are being made to disturb your tranquility and to stimulate your emotional body in order to lure you back into drama and lower vibrations, you continue to be divinely protected. Attempts to destabilize your energy are now being reflected off of your auric field, much like rain rolling off of a vehicle that has just been waxed. The divine GPS is recalculating your route in order to steer clear of barriers that aren't necessary. You're not here by chance. Feel the pull, tap, join to unlock truth, purpose, and a tribe that gets it. This is more than a membership. It's your calling. Take the diversions on faith. Take advantage of the unexpected exits. However, the cosmic navigators are able to notice obstacles that you are unable to perceive, and they are directing you to avoid them rather than to go through them. This is not a delay, rather, it is the efficiency of God. The energy signature that you have provided has been captured in databases that have higher dimensions. Your one-of-a-kind frequency is now being recognized and responded to by the cosmic forces. When you enter spaces, when you direct your consciousness, and when you focus your attention, the world perceives your actions and responds by mobilizing resources in accordance with your actions. What appears to be anarchy, everything that is around you, serves a divine purpose. It is the essential contrast that brings attention to the calm that is developing in you. Similar to the stars that can only be seen against the backdrop of the darkest night sky, the inner light that you possess shines brightest against the backdrop of the chaos that exists in the world. This is not a coincidence. Rather, it is a coordinated effort from the cosmos. You should take note of the changes in your respiration. Even in circumstances that might have caused you to experience terror in the past, you will notice that your heartbeat continues to beat at a consistent rate. In order to keep your neurological system coherent, regardless of the circumstances, it is being rewired. Circumstances that are external. Your energetic body is being strengthened so that it can endure frequencies that would cause vessels of a lower quality to fracture. You are currently navigating waters that are guarded by heavenly guardians who are stationed at each of the 4 cardinal directions of your energy field: north, south, east, and west. These guardians are sentinels of light who keep a vigilant watch, ensuring that you are able to cross through dimensional thresholds without any injuries. When you look at things from a more mundane perspective, you may perceive them as turbulent, but your spirit understands them as the necessary pressure that drives you ahead. The barrier that separates dimensions has become more. Your view is that it is tissue thin. Your third eye, which was previously calcified and inert, is now pulsating with the electricity of the cosmos. As a result of the betrayal that compelled you to see beyond illusions, the pineal portal that is located within your brain has been purified and awakened. Your spiritual senses are making their appearance with a clarity that has never been seen before. When colors appear to be suddenly more vivid, when certain noises cause chills to run down your entire body, and when some numbers emerge with a regularity that seems suspicious, these are not coincidences. Rather, they are communications from the cosmos that are aimed particularly to you. What is the universe? Expressing yourself in a language that your spirit remembers, but your human mind is still in the process of learning to translate. When you meditate, there are glimpses of events that will occur in the future that appear in your inner vision. You travel to worlds that your actual body is unable to reach when you are dreaming. These are not figments of the imagination. Rather, they are a form of spiritual reconnaissance. At this moment, you are being shown what is approaching before it actually materializes in the physical world. All around you, conversations are suddenly carrying secret messages that are intended solely for your ears to hear. A casual comment made by a stranger provides the exact guidance that you have been looking for. It is impossible to overstate the degree to which the words of songs on random playlists speak directly to your situation. All of the channels that are available are being utilized by the cosmic broadcasters in order to communicate with you. You are now able to recognize energetic imprints that everyone else is unable to see. When you enter a space, you are reminded of the feelings that were left behind by the people that occupied it before you. In the moment that you meet someone, you are able to discern their genuine objectives, regardless of what they say or accomplish. No, this is not paranoia. Rather, it is heightened discernment. You should have complete faith in it. Suddenly, the high-pitched tones that were present, these are frequency adjustments that are coming from higher realms and manifesting themselves in your ears. Your body has evolved into a sophisticated instrument for detecting the truth, as evidenced by the unexpected odors that do not originate from any physical source. The spiritual signatures that announce the presence of guides or ancestors, the metallic taste that appears without explanation, and the energy transmissions that are downloaded through your physical form. The discomfort that you feel in your solar plexus when someone lies to you, the pressure that you feel at the crown of your head, and the expansion that occurs in your chest when you are aligned with your path when downloading files. Downloads. It is imperative that you adhere to these sensations without any doubt, as they constitute your new system of guiding. Not only in the realms of the ethereal, but also in the realms of the earthly, a celebration is waiting for you. Your presence, your contributions, and your very soul will be acknowledged in ways that will take you by surprise and make you feel humble. A false sense of modesty has no place in your divine task. Therefore, you should prepare your energies to receive this honor without any deflection. Your consciousness is now operating from a higher vantage point, that only a small percentage of humanity are able to access. From this vantage point, the patterns are: elucidate the situation. The seemingly unrelated occurrences in your life come together to make a flawless pattern. When evaluated from this cosmic perspective, what appeared to be pain on the ground level is shown to be a necessary recalibration from a higher level of awareness. Rather than focusing on your own worries, your energy field has expanded into the realm of universal consciousness. It is becoming increasingly difficult to differentiate between your difficulties and the problems of the world as you become more aware of your part in the evolution of the collective. You are not expanding your ego. Rather, you are transcending your ego. Through the lens of the cosmos does not acknowledge the differentiation between oneself and other people. Do not question your heightened perception. Instead, put your faith in it. If you suddenly become aware of anything intuitively, you should take prompt action. This is because the cosmic timing windows open and close with pinpoint accuracy. Hesitancy brought on by logical uncertainties will result in missed opportunities that may never be obtained again. You should express gratitude for all of your experiences, including the ones that have caused you grief. Throughout your life, every challenge has been a cosmic chisel, shaping you into a precise instrument for the work of the divine. The agony you endured was never a form of punishment. Rather, it was a holy preparation for a burden that only a select few individuals could bear. Be conscious of the fact that every occurrence in your life, every interaction, every coincidence, and every error that appears to be a mistake has led you to just where you should be. The choreography of the cosmos has been faultless, despite the fact that your restricted perspective may have interpreted it as chaotic. Please be aware that the spiritual principles that govern your life now are different from those that existed before to your enlightenment. Things that were formerly allowed to happen can now bring about immediate correction, and things that were once impossible can now come to pass instantly. A manifestation of use your abilities with the utmost honesty and integrity now that they have been improved. As you stand here, you are on the verge of a wonderful transformation. The chrysalis that has been wrapped around your inner essence is beginning to crack open, and the wings of your divine identity are beginning to unfold. For you, the cosmic winds are perfectly aligned to take you to heights that have never been seen before. Those individuals who have deceived you, who have placed your image on altars of malevolence, and who have attempted to trap your genius have unknowingly served the scheme that the divine has devised. Because of their darkness, your light has appeared to be even more brilliant. The opposite is true. It is only through their efforts to weaken you that you have been prepared for even greater expansion. It is important to keep in mind that every challenge that you encounter was not placed in your path with the intention of destroying you, but rather to shape you into the heavenly warrior that you were always destined to become. You have been able to build muscles of spirit that would have otherwise remained dormant if you had not experienced the resistance that you have encountered. It turned out that the agony you experienced was actually the sacred fire, which was cleansing your essence in preparation for the cosmic role you are about to take on. Watching with great interest are the cosmic architects. Enormous anticipation. In the near future, the heavenly investment that was made in your soul will provide returns that will echo throughout a number of other levels. Even if your human mind is not yet capable of comprehending it, your name is being shouted in realms. There is no way to stop something that has already been started. You are now capable of self-perpetuating the spiritual codes that have been triggered within your DNA.